Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here again at Solana, double checking a few key factors. I'm expecting the price to maybe pull back a little bit lower if Bitcoin continues to correct itself. So just a quick heads up, if we go with a worst case scenario, I'd say a sweep of 167, possibly even 160 as a low. I'll describe what I mean by that too, because we do have some liquidation levels at that lower price point we want to be mindful of. So just to clarify here with Solana, just to jump right in, we got some late shorts rather, about 176. So that's the upper level liquidation that could occur. It's really the only thing in the most recent months worth of trading. However, we do have this concentration at 167 more recent and previous roughly at 160. So just to clarify, on the 1 month we can see here, over the last 2 weeks, anyone who's submitted basically has a long order in liquidation at about 160 or lower. That's roughly that area there. So again, keep in mind that's kind of a point of contention, not the greatest thing ever, not the greatest news, but it is what it is. So not screaming to the high heavens that we're going to see 160, but if Bitcoin continues to correct itself, or just say to correct itself aggressively, then we will see some kind of nasty wick all the way down there. So just be careful with high leverage, high position size right now, folks. It doesn't make any sense. I would just say don't do it in general ever, but that's just me personally. Quick little congrats here. These are low leverage, low position size, by the way. Injective 58% in 8 days. That's a 4x leverage trade. ICP 5x leverage trade. 20% in 2 days. Same thing with DYDX, 31% in 2 days there. Okay, so again, these are all low leverage trades, folks, and they're taken on World's Best Exchange. I highly recommend Bitunix if you haven't already. Deposit bonus, use my link below to register for that, or if you've already registered with my link, you're automatically eligible for that. They take really good care of our community, that's why I like to mention that in every video, just so you know. I'm very thankful for them providing a no KYC option here, or no VPN required for our community. So looking at the daily time frame, we're below the 20-day SMA. We've been testing that above and below for a little while, and that's just kind of letting us know the trend is shifting momentum. It doesn't mean the world's over, the sky is falling, but being under the 20 kind of makes us raise our eyebrows and be like, what's going on here, right? So now that we have that situation, we want to pay close attention and recognize that on the daily time frame here, we're still over 50 in the RSI. Money flow index is still decent. Stochastic is swinging down, however, and we're still diverging on the MACD. Okay, so it would make sense for, again, a little bit more of a pullback here to happen, but again, we haven't lost any key levels here specifically. We're maintaining above this recent point of control at 167. So to me, I'm looking for a closure at 167 or higher today to be able to maintain that range. We look at the 4 hour, we can see a very similar scenario here with the SMAs. We're basically right smack dab right in the middle of the SMAs. Okay, so we're in a position right now where it's not fantastic, but not terrible. Let's talk about that here. We're under 50 on the RSI, also not good. Stochastic swinging down, money flow index coming back, and then traditional MACD here is diverging. So these are all signs that the price should continue a little bit lower. Once again, 167 makes the most sense, but secondary to that 160, we got to be prepared for that. Okay? So again, not saying that that's going to happen. No one truly knows, but if Bitcoin does have an aggressive correction to the downside, I think Solana will definitely test that lower support range here at 157 and 160. That's what this green range is here, by the way, folks. That's like our support range we've been able to maintain for quite some time. So maintaining above that is important. Okay? Now take a look here at the Ichimoku cloud on the hourly. We've broken below the cloud, which is bearish. Lagging span is intersecting with the price action, and the conversion line is right there with the baseline. So, I misspoke. The lagging span isn't intersecting with the price action. So we basically have 2 out of 3 reasons to not have a long position open, or to have considered securing profits you're already in profit. Or the inverse, you may want to consider leaning more towards a short position. And generally what that would look like is, in a perfect world, the price comes up here and rejects off this most recent resistance range at 171, and then continues lower to fulfill our ABC pattern. So that's ideally what should happen in a perfect world. If you're going to take a short, you want to wait for a bearish back test of the most recent resistance, which at this point is 171. We discussed that being a support level recently. Now that we're below that, could potentially be a resistance. So I know it's kind of a lot to keep track of, folks, so to keep this really simple for you, Solana is a very volatile coin, typically does very well when Bitcoin does average. Lately, it's been fairly aligned with Bitcoin. So until it breaks free from that, you want to recognize that majority of this happening is because Bitcoin is just having a bad day. Okay? It's a really weird, strange condition for Bitcoin with this aggressive wick and then the price pulling back. A lot of it has to do with unemployment data. So if you're not familiar with that, basically unemployment rates increased to 4%. The estimate was 3.9%. So we're expecting that. It changed and that resulted in a $1.3 billion sell-off in less than 12 minutes. Okay, so that's how the market responds to those kind of things. So not fantastic, not great, but it is what it is. And those things affect Solana. Okay, keep in mind, that's what happens. This is that aggressive candlewick from Bitcoin right there. So that's where we're at. We'll go ahead and keep you up to date. I'll go ahead and review Solana later today and or tomorrow. Make sure we keep you on top of things here. But I want to say thank you so much for my community, for being just an awesome part of my life. Thank you as well for watching if you have been. Comment below, like, subscribe, follow. Again, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, TikTok. I have shorts now as well, so check them out. It's a lot of fun. I do appreciate you, nonetheless. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Goodbye.